Welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Dhanya. Let's take a look at the top story first. JC-ILP's agitation for ILPS withdrawn for time being. The news in detail. Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System Manipur Students Wing has called off its agitation on demand for ILP, which was getting intense in last 2 days. The protest was called off after a meeting with the Manipur government today, but the committee vowed to continue its demand for ILP. JC-ILPS Students Wing today staged a sit-in protest in front of Desam office, demanding action against those police personnel who were involved in destroying Desam office and arresting students who were part of the protest launched on November 19. During today's protest, placards written as "Introduce ILP in Manipur. If the demands of the students are not met, then they will disrupt Sangai festival. Make law to save the indigenous people of Manipur," etc. were displayed. When the protest was going on, convener of the All Political Party ILP Committee, APP-ILPC, formed by the state government, MLA R.K. Anand and MLA N. Biren came to the site and held talks with the representatives of the Students' Wing. Talking to media persons, convener of Students' Wing, Angamba, said the protest was called off after an amicable solution was reached with the state government and taking the Sangai festival into consideration. He further said, democratic protest for ILP will be continued. The state government has assured to repair the damages caused at Desam office. The Students' Wing is also well prepared to launch an intense agitation if the committee fails to submit the report on ILP by December 10, he warned.
Properties Mashi Yamna Toning of Todom Kong, Mashi Tahum Topa, Mashi compensation Piragani Havagi, Tazabu to Soy, Equi de Pibire, other Mashi Makataba, Equi student wing Tamamba, Equi Zatarabala, Equi demanding Maroina agitation to the suspend we were from the late, I'm the democratic way by Equi demand see Maroina fully Mashi implement of the power, Maroina winter session Manung to the high river, Bill Chipuokanda, Pastor Wagi Firia, Amagam and Logani Hirabanina. Masita Sunso the Logina Wagi Tazabudu, Equi high river, Equi, Honorable MLA Nisi Kutanga, State Government, Tambina Wafam Dumo Tamjakre.
After talking with the students, MLA R.K. Anand told media persons that they have discussed intensely with the Students' Wing to submit the report on the floor of the Manipur Assembly winter session to pass the proposed bill into an act. The act of the police on the students who were protesting was discussed with the Chief Minister yesterday, he said.
Understanding of resolution Adagi Henjin Bella Magadi and Enjinba Dugini Maru and a quake and Dovse, the Magadi Madoki, a quiggy committee in a Grangi quiggy meeting Quay Madu Yadi had a quay waffles tumble. Masaki the Samsung Ganasonate Quay Saina Akani, a quay Lysi Guardian, Lining Goman, behalf of Lakmani, and quay, you know, the Sam Yaudun, Satra Yaudun, quay, doing the Soquigi, Lady Quiggy. Manipur showcase story ba world ngasi Manipur site saktai ba quick no see mega festival hype tai Sangai festival see the sam yauduna mayam satra ki sangsan yauduna moi cooperation yauduna mai pakne so koina lodi aduna masigi understanding sima koi yanana ba haidana koi sigi assignments laksavne hype tai.
MLA N. Biren said all significant demands of the Students' Wing will be met soon after discussing with the Chief Minister.
State Key Festival as Obama, the International Polo, Lay Aduna, high possibly the excuse on the sea. Swinegi by Yorum Bushing to a Zilaxeris in a sport ure, Madugi, the later Miba, Opis the Kay, the later Miba, Soy Bushing. Mayam to Sokwe, other Minister Salaga quick and better again, Madugi, Madam Saba, Matic Saba Porto Koi, Initiate on Novato Gay and Hanakanda, my in auction shoe, Sassing Chinsu, State Key level, Zicta Ursa Terriba, Polo tournament. Aduga Tauriba, Sangai Festival, Gesi Yanakanda, Fare Dudi, the positive winner of Virakani have it has a Torkanda, Yana Savis,
the Golden Jubilee celebration of Tribal Youth Club was held at Tribal Market, New Chekon today. IFCD Minister Ngamthang Haukip, MLA T. Manga Vaipai and other leaders of tribal organizations took part in the celebration. Various cultural programs were also presented as part of the celebration. A bomb was exploded at the house of Dr. Thingujam Dorendro at Thongju, Nameirakpam, Lekai. Dr. T.H. Dorendro is the consultant in the railway line construction to Imphal. The blast took place around 4:30 a.m. today. No damage or casualty was reported. Local residents held a sit-in protest at Thongju, Boroi Makong, condemning the blast. Placards written as, "What is the mistake of Dr. Dorendro? We condemn the blast," etc. were displayed during the protest. Secretary of Mairapaibi, Inao Macha, appealed to those responsible for the blast not to repeat such incident in future. Dorendro is a respectable man working for the welfare of the state. As part of the Sangai Festival, a 6-day package adventure and eco-tourism trip for Mount Isao and Zuko Valley was flagged off by Shyamlal Punia, Director Tourism from the Complex of Manipur Mountaineering and Trekking Association, MMTA, Minuthong today. President of MMTA, Dr. L. Surjit, and many officials attended the flag-off ceremony. Talking to media persons, Dr. Surjit said the main objective of organizing the packaged adventure trip is promoting adventure tourism and give awareness to the visitors of Sangai Festival. Various adventure programs will also be organized during the festival, he added. Director Tourism Shyamlal Punia said during the adventure program, all the participants should try to know what really is there at Mount Isao and Zuko Valley. Besides, the participants must try to disseminate the information gathered from the two places to the people in detail, he opined. In the meantime, ISTV network is all set to telecast live and exclusive of all the events during the 10 days festival on Sangai channel and ISTV Music Plus from today. On Sangai channel, all the performances in the main venue, Hapta Kangjebung and Boat, will be telecast, while the international polo tournament to be held at Mapal Kangjebung will be telecast on ISTV Music Plus. Those consumers who do not own set-top box could also watch the events without the set-top box during the Sangai Festival. The initiative has been taken up especially for the Sangai Festival, the network informed. Manipur University Students' Union MUSU today held annual freshers meet on the campus of the university. Registrar of Manipur University, Professor L. Lokendro, Dean, School of Social Science, E. Bijoy Kumar, President of MUSU, Sarangthem David, and many students took part in the function. Many speakers expressed that many hardships were faced by the students during the time MUSU was not revived. Now the Students' Union has revived recently. Therefore, the newly elected representatives of MUSU should work for the welfare of the students, consulting with the experts and intellectuals. Besides, the representatives never laid down the trust and belief of the students of the university, the speakers said. Moving on to some national news, Rampal Maharaj, the self-styled godman arrested this week from his 12-acre Haryana ashram, has been booked in 35 new cases that include the charge of murder, rioting and illegal confinement of people. He has been shifted to a jail in Haryana's Hisar, where he will be questioned by a special police team. On Thursday, the High Court sent Rampal to jail till November 28 in a contempt of court case for ignoring summons. His lawyer pleaded that he had been unable to appear in court. Rampal defaulted 43 times in 4 years as he was being held hostage by antisocial elements in his own luxurious ashram. The police will investigate the death of 5 women and a baby during a 2-week standoff when Rampal barricaded himself into the ashram guarded by devotees armed with stones, petrol bombs and other weapons after a court issued a warrant for his arrest. Rampal has said he regrets the death of his followers but also stressed that he did not use his devotees as a human shield in the lengthy and violent standoff with the police at the ashram. He has denied all charges against him. The Haryana police said searches at the ashram will continue. On Thursday, 33 weapons and some Molotov cocktails were found at the ashram. The world is looking at India with renewed respect and immense enthusiasm, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on Friday, a day after he ended a visit to Myanmar, Australia and Fiji. Writing in his blog, Mr. Modi also said that the G20 nations had agreed to battle black money because it has the potential to destabilize world peace and harmony. Underlining the historic uniqueness of his 10-day trip, the Prime Minister said he met a total of 38 world leaders and had 20 bilateral meetings during which he had frank, comprehensive and fruitful discussions. On his first halt in Myanmar, Mr. Modi attended the East Asia and the ASEAN summits before getting into bilaterals with Myanmar leaders. He took part in the G20 summit in Australia. He then went to Fiji. Mr. Modi said that strengthening trade and commerce and drawing industry to India was a central part of the discussions he had during the visit. Numerous leaders I met were very optimistic about our Make in India initiative and are keen to come to India and be a part of the extensive and diverse opportunities India has to offer. I see this as a positive sign. He said India placed the issue of existence and repatriation of black money at the forefront at the G20 summit. A Bengal minister was today questioned in connection with the Sharda chit fund scam, but another missed his date with the CBI, saying he was in hospital. This is the first time ministers have been questioned in the scandal that has greatly embarrassed the government of Mamata Banerjee. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, the textile minister, was questioned at the CBI office. Another Trinamool Congress leader, parliamentarian Srinjoy Bose, was also questioned. Madan Mitra, the transport minister, reportedly informed the CBI that he could come only when he was out of hospital. Mr. Mitra spent 4 days at a private nursing home and on Thursday switched to a government hospital. He received the CBI summons on Tuesday. He walked out of the nursing home yesterday after signing a discharge under risk bond and checked into the government-run SSKM hospital. Mr. Mitra is known to be close to jailed Sarada Group chairman Sudipta Sen. He has been seen in video clips praising Mr. Sen at a meeting of Sarada agents. The Sarada Group operated a Ponzi scheme offering massive returns of 40% and more until it collapsed last year, leaving lakhs of small investors bankrupt in West Bengal and Odisha. And now let's take a look at the top story once again. JCILP's agitation for ILPS withdrawn for time being. Thanks for joining us and do keep watching for more updates.